As a child, seeing a cat in the middle of a busy road was concerning. I was raised with pets and learned to love animals. The cat looked like an incredible force had wadded it up into a ball. On the way back through, I saw it still resting on its side in the road. I asked my mom if the kitty was alright, when suddenly a car's wheel passed over half of the animal's body, flattening its back and stomach while simultaneously raising its front paw to point directly upward. It stayed in this position. "It's okay, it's waving," my mom said. I didn't know what to make of it all. Another time, my mom was driving my sister and I into school. We would listen to books on tape on the way in. We all sat listening intently when a small songbird flew across our path and smashed into our windshield. We all screamed because it was lodged where the wipers meet the glass. We kept screaming. Mom turned on the wipers and they smeared the bird up the windshield, leaving a trail of blood before being lost to the wind off the side of the car. We stopped screaming and sat horrified in silence as the book on tape's narrator continued with the story. In 2009, I lived with my father and would race down his country road between midnight and 3 on my way home from work. I like driving fast, and at that hour, no one else is on these roads. I felt my little car lift upwards at the top of the many hills on the road. There was a porcupine illuminated in front of me. I felt it contact with the front of my car and could tell where it was the whole time while it bounced between the road and my car's undercarriage before passing out behind my car into the night. It wasn't far from my house. I went to it the next day. It was dead and on the side of the road. Do they land there, or is it as far as they make it in their attempt to escape? It looked very human now that it didn't have to be an animal anymore. It lay sprawled out on its back like someone on a couch. I studied it. I took a picture of it. I became obsessed. I knew what the close-up of a roadkill looked like. An animal killed by irresponsibility. I began to pull over to study other people's mistakes as well. They all look remarkably similar. The texture of the pavement sprinkled with sand. Fur, ruffled, collapsed skull and ribs. Torn flesh gives way to reds, pinks, and purples. The flesh isn't cut. These animals are hit so hard that they are torn open. Blood. The sound of an approaching vehicle, the scream of its pass, its wake tugging to release your soul from its body. There are no people, just souls and vehicles. I'm so close to so many strangers, but they are not with me. The dead animals are here, though. I can't help but look, to guess what they were, to see what they have become, to know that I am made of flesh and bone like they are, to know that I will spoil like they will.
Hey, good, how are you? I'm...
You're really not supposed to be out on emergency or something.
Okay. okay though? Alright. Yeah, I'll clear out. I mean, do you mind if I'm here if I finish this one shot? Or... Yeah, I really appreciate it. I will be back out here. I totally understand that it's dangerous. Thank you very much. Have a good day.